Hi guys, my name's Lorna and today I'm going to make cottage pie. So let's get started. So here we are, you can see I've got all my ingredients here. I've got a pound of steak mince, it's 5% mince and it's still a wee bit frozen but it'll be fine. I've got 2 large carrots which I'm going to grate. Well, I'm not actually going to grate them, I'm going to put them in my food processor and give them a blast in that. I've got 3 small onions and I've got 6 potatoes, porridge oats, oxo cubes, brown sauce, my secret ingredient, and here I've got, see that? I've got a tray of root mash there that I froze a couple of weeks ago when I had got one of these bags of reduced diced sweet and carrot from the supermarket. So that is still a bit frozen, so I'm going to stick that in defrost in the microwave and then I'll get on with doing everything else and then we'll get you over to the stove top, okay? So here we are, got my pot on, got a couple of wee sprays of fry light in it, just because to get these onions so that they don't just all burn. As you can see, the onions are like mush because I just gave them a wee spin in the food processor because I was doing the carrots in that as well, so you'll see them in a second. So I'm just going to give this a minute or two and let those onions cook off a wee bit. So there we go, they've been cooking for a minute or two. I'm just going to put the mince in now. And I'll do my usual, bash it up, it's still a tiny wee bit frozen but it won't stay like that for long. So you can see I'm just going to sprinkle a couple of oxo cubes over the top. I'll just get one wee bit still frozen. Right, so there we are. You can see, I hope you can see that my mince is all broken up now. It's nice and brown. There's no lumps. There is nothing worse, in my opinion, than grey, lumpy mince. It is absolutely disgusting, and there's just no need for it at all. So there we have it. Right, now here, remember my 2 large carrots that I had? Well, I've left them in the food processor, so I'll get them in now as well. Give them a good stir. And you can see they're almost the same consistency, same size as the mince. Now they do end up taking on some of the colour as well, and the kids really don't notice that they've got carrots in it. So there we are. So I'm just going to let that simmer away for a wee minute whilst I make up some stock. So this was a pound of mince, which is about 454 grams. So really what I want to be adding, my porridge oats, I want to be adding about 250 grams, but you know, typical lazy Lorna, just want to stick them in and I want to get them all stirred in so that they're going to soak up some of this nice meaty flavour. But we can't leave them sitting like this for too long because they'll just stick to the bum of your pot. You'll see, you can see the noise has stopped. There's no liquid left in this. It's been all soaked up by those porridge oats. So I'm going to put in, this is a pint of beef stock. And probably isn't going to be enough. There's those, it looks kind of watery just now, but those, excuse me, I've got a cold, I keep sniffing. those porridge oats are really going to start soaking up plenty of liquid, so you'll probably find that I'll have to come back and maybe add another half a pint in a wee while, but I don't want to put too much in and then it doesn't soak up that much, so it's better to just put a pint in, keep an eye on it, and when it starts to get too dry, just add a wee bit more water. Just wanted to say, obviously once it hits the boil, just reduce the heat and simmer it. I'm just going to go and get the lid out of the cupboard and we'll just cover it, let it simmer, but as I say, keep coming back. The thing with mince is the longer you cook it, the more flavour it seems to have, but you can get away with just doing it for half an hour. See, that's already starting to thicken up quite a bit. I'm going to go and put some more fluid in it just now. That's another half a pint after it in there. So here we go, it's making back to my mince, and you can see how much it's thickened up, how much taller it is in the pan. So I'm just going to put my secret ingredient in now, which is a massive squirt of brown sauce. I love this, it just gives a wee bit of a kind of tang to the mince. It's really tasty. Give that a good stir through. Leave it to simmer very gently. I'm just waiting on my potatoes, which are nearly ready. And then I'll get them mashed and I'll get the whole lot put into 2 dishes, because as usual I'm doing one for dinner and one for the freezer. So here we have it. I've got my mince, which is ready, as you can see, and I've got my mashed potato, and I've added half a pack of that root mash into. So I'm just going to assemble my cottage pies now. There we go, that's the mince in, and I'm just going to put my toppings on now. There we are, that's one ready. That will go into the oven for about 20-25 minutes. Just get this all, see, I roughed it all up on the top. Get all those wee bits nice and crispy. Now some people put cheese on it, but I don't. I prefer it just the way it is. And then I will go ahead and put the mash on this one, let it cool, and put it into the freezer. So there we are, that's our cottage pie out the oven, and I'm going to serve this with cabbage and peas, and I can't wait.